So I have kind of the leather, the brown leather. This is a Midori Traveler's album. And I just pretty much used one notebook for this first part of September. So as you can see, I have other things in here like my calendar and stuff like that, which I love being able to carry around this like memory keeping part of the journal, as well as kind of my day-to-day events and lists and stuff. So for the first part, I just used the stamps this month and stamped out September along that side there, which happened to fit perfectly. And then here I used one of those large cork numbers, and this is just one of the little printables that I printed out. It's just a little tab that I added right there to the side for September. And I think probably what I love best about this is there's just a lot of white space and kind of gives you a lot of room for creativity. Just let the pictures speak for themselves, and then add in a couple little extra embellishments here and there. So here I typed my journaling, and I'm going to tell you my secret because a couple people have asked. So I don't know if you can tell, but so this page, you can kind of see here, I had an extra notebook and I just ripped a page out, typed my journaling on the page, and then adhered it onto the first page of the album. So don't tell anybody my secret, but I love typed journaling. I love the way it looks, but I did add some handwriting in here. But that's my little secret for adding in typed journaling. I do that in my mini albums sometimes as well. If I want to type, I'll rip a page out and then just adhere it kind of back to back to the next page. This was part of the planner kit this month, the Brimfield planner kit, but it went so perfectly with kind of this photo of myself and some little notes to myself that I thought I would add it right here into the Traveler's Notebook. Again, I typed my journaling using just a piece of printer paper here and my typewriter, and then just cut them out into little strips and added it here into the album. This is a full page photo, which I love to always add in my mini books, and decided I would do the same thing here. So I printed out roughly about the same size as the page. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller. Totally fine with that. And then I just adhered it right in the album. This is an envelope that came in, or a little glassine bag that came with some packaging this month. And I added a few little Instax photos of my son and some journaling. And then just a little journaling card behind that. And I kind of tore it, as you can see right there. So I just stapled a little star. I took the sticker part of the star off, stapled that there, so it kind of keeps it closed a little bit. But I like a little extra texture it adds to the album. Here, when I go to print my photos, I usually try to batch process them, meaning that I print a whole bunch at once, and then just use whatever size they are, especially when I'm making mini albums, just because you really can, any size photo, if it's within the guidelines of kind of this page size, it pretty much will work. So I printed a whole bunch of photos on a piece of 8.5 by 11 photo paper, trimmed them out, and then added them kind of here like a collage here. And I typed up some journaling, again on printer paper, and then just adhered them right with the photos there. And then just added some of my favorite stamps from a few kits back onto the little white space of the photos and the journal there. This here is the digital stamp, the top 10, I think it's like, I forget what the stamp is called, but it comes with this kind of list here, and I printed it as, again, I'm going to show you my little secret. I ripped this page out of another book, ran it right through my printer and printed it onto that, and then typed my journaling on there. So it's a great way to incorporate digital stamps if you don't have the actual stamps. And I'm kind of a bad stamper anyway, so at least this way it looks nice and clean. A journaling card there for 9 for September. I used the stamps again here, and wrote my journaling on a tag that I just adhered with some washi tape and a little bit of adhesive onto that side. A couple photos there. This is one of the planner add-ons, the sticky notes. I just wrote my journaling on that. A couple more journaling cards. I kind of created a lift up flap with this one using a journaling card and washi tape, and then added my daughter loves to read and just wrote some of her favorite books right now. Thought that would be fun to look back on. Little photo right on that side. Another full page photo here. Again, ripped another page out and typed my journaling and adhered it right in to the book there. And the full page photo of my son. Same thing as a few pages back, another collage, and I got, I went out on a limb and decided to write my journaling, see how that looked, and I actually really like the look of the journaling with the photos here on these 2 pages. Just simple little tags and embellishments there. A journaling card. This is from the weekend card add-on set. I typed what we did all weekend and then added a couple photos and a little label there from our weekend. This is just a bunch of random photos. I printed them square. They're like 4x4, I think, and then just added it here. Just pretty simple, let them speak for themselves. No real words added there. More journaling cards and photos. The book is pretty thick. I'm just gonna move this over. There we go. Typed my journaling right onto the journaling cards there. These are the Geraldine's printable journaling cards, and added my photos, a couple stamps there. Another label. I just typed my journaling onto the label, and this is just more of a random bits and pieces collage. I just wanted to play around and see about adding in a couple cards and papers. So these are journaling cards, and I just trimmed off kind of the 2 ends of them and added them right in with a couple little digital or printables here and little chipboard pieces. Here I just have, this is kind of the end of the album, so this is how far we've gotten in September. Just a little list that I added, paper clipped it in, as well as kind of the planner printable, since it said September, and I love that yellow color. And then this is, I think, the last, this is the last page, and I just wanted to try something different here. It's probably my favorite page, but as you can see, this is printed, this photo I printed onto vellum, a piece of vellum. My son went back to preschool, finally. Felt like the longest summer ever. And I just wanted to write kind of some words about him going back to school, and I wanted to just try something different. So I printed my photo, it's like 4x8 maybe, onto a piece of vellum, and I wrote my journaling, as you can see here, on a piece of white, or I just typed it on my computer and printed it out at 4x8, so I knew, that way I knew it would fit right here on this side of the book. And then I sewed my photo onto the top of the journaling, so you can kind of see a little bit of the words through the photo there, which I just love vellum. And this paper printed, I forget what brand this is, but this vellum printed really well. I love how you can still see the color. It's not too washed out. Over on this side, just typed a little bit of my journaling and pulled out some of my other stamps and a date stamp there on the bottom. So that is kind of a look at September in my traveler's notebook. And as you can see, I'm kind of at the end here, but no fear. I have another notebook that I will just add the rest of our stuff in here, and then probably just switch out kind of my list and notes that I keep in here and put it in another traveler's notebook. So there you go. If you have never tried out a traveler's notebook, I would run to the shop immediately and grab yours, because they are so fun to play around with and make, and you can make your own inserts and add your photos and notes and lists, and it's just, it was so much fun to do something different and still have our memories preserved and recorded and documented. So that is a look at September. Thanks so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for letting me get super excited about this process. I can't believe I have 9 albums to share from this year so far, which is super fun. Thanks so much, guys.